What's up?
What's going on? What's going on?
Waiting for it to pop up that we are live.
All right.
Here we go.
So
Instagram's up.
tonight, just hit go live. So tonight we're just gonna recap the weekend.
Yeah.
Hot Rod Tom, what's going on, man? Made big progress this weekend. Car moved under its own power. I saw. That's awesome. But just kind of want to go over our weekend.
Yeah.
What did we do Saturday?
Nothing. No, that's a lie. What did we do on Saturday? Cut mom's hair.
Oh,
Friday night we set the motor in to see what it looks like and see what we got to work with, but didn't really do too much.
hell yeah, man! Awesome to see. Know you've been working on that for a little while, so it was awesome to see that making progress. So so the cruise in. The cruise in went very good. We want to give a huge shout out to the Asphalt Misfits of North Central Florida and a huge shout out to the Rolling Jokers. Quite a few of them came up from Brooksville, Spring Hill, everywhere down there.
Yeah.
Come up to support. Knuckles brought her badass car with a towing a camper in the gate.
Yep.
So we've officially had a camper at one of our cruise ins, which was super cool. Make sure you go check out. I think we just posted a long version of a TikTok, and we didn't post it on anywhere else, did we?
Yeah, it was just on TikTok.
Okay. But we'll so go check out the TikTok for that. And we're moving on up in the world.
Yes, we are.
So for anyone that didn't come this month or didn't hear, we are moving into the big field before you actually make it into the cove. Uh, we have grown past the expectations of the cove, and so they're going to set us up in the field. They're going to have a little concession booth where we can get some food, and then they also may have like a golf cart or something running people from the grass to the restaurant.
Yep.
Um, so you can go grab food to go and come back and eat by your car. You get tripped up there to eat inside. It's if you just need something to drink, that'll be nice
Yeah.
because walking back in to stand at the bar just to get a glass of water, so it'll work out pretty good. Speaking of Knuckles, I was just talking about you.
Welcome, welcome.
Thanks for hopping on. What's up, Mom? What's up, Dad? So, for anyone that's on the Instagram, Knuckles Novak was who we were just talking about with the cool ass camper coming up. So it was an awesome turnout, awesome event. We it's just awesome. Everybody that showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot one other. So obviously we thank everyone that came up, but we also want to give a shout out to BP Customs.
Yes.
They brought out the
New ride.
new ride and his truck too. I mean, so come in. So we had some air ride stuff. Shout out to our neighbor. He brought the lifted stuff. We got old stuff. It's finally working. We were trying to kind of blend everybody together, and and we're finally starting to make progress.
Yep.
Chris Dixon, what's going on, man? So glad to hear that, and we're looking forward to next month, uh, and also the little uh, shindig at the Novak residence. But definitely cool. Bunch of cool cars, cool trucks, and the people. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
getting to stand around and talk and BS and kind of hear people's story that hadn't been there before. And that was pretty much, I mean,
That took up most
that
of
was the
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, just like every cruise Sunday.
Yeah, we're pretty beat after standing there, and we try to be the last ones to leave usually.
Mm.
This one we actually left a little early because we had something else to go take care of, but got home and didn't want to really do anything, so
Nope.
grilled some food for dinner and just
Yeah.
hung out. So,
What everybody else do, other than the majority of the people that came to our cruise.
and there's always next year or next month. You can come
Yep.
next month too.
What's up, Kenny?
Kenny. He come out.
Yep.
Like I said, man, we are so appreciative of all of the support. You know, we can't really do it without y'all. Dad said he really liked that old DeSoto with the Hemi. Yeah, that was killer. Funny thing is, when they first pulled up, when the Rolling Jokers first rolled in, what's up, Kenna? When they first rolled in, Ashley's like, I follow her on Instagram talking about Knuckles. And I was like, I don't remember. And she's like, we seen him at the Groundhog Gala. I was like, I don't know. And I had y'all confused with a different club. Um, y'all were parked right next to them at the Groundhog Gala, and I thought it was all one club, but it was two separate ones. Uh, so she's like, yeah, we were there. Well, the young man that has the DeSoto, uh, my dad was telling me, oh yeah, he's also got a 40s Dodge, and Ashley was like, yeah, he was the one with the. Oh, what's up, Andrew? This soda belongs to Justin Oaten. Yeah, so at the Groundhog Gala, he had the Dodge pickup there. So it didn't click with me until we got home, and Ashley's like, "That's him," and I was like, "Oh." So if I looked at y'all blankly like you've seen me before, I we did. I just couldn't put you together. I seen a meme earlier, and it was like, I don't remember your name, but you got the badass '57 Chevy.
What
Yeah,
car do you
that.
drive?
And we've met a bunch of cool people this year through this, and getting a chance to go out and go to some shows. And unfortunately, we're not going to make the Jacksonville show. Uh, would love to, but the 54, I recognized your face. I just didn't recognize where from. But we're not going to make the Jacksonville show, the Saw Custom show. Um, the 54 is not ready for that long of a drive.
Yeah.
Um, but hopefully next year something will be ready to go. Fingers crossed.
We'll always have something up and going. It's just a matter of how far we'll go with it.
Yeah. If the 54 had a working tack and fuel gauge, I probably would try it. But
Yeah.
so
Well,
you missed me giving you Kenna, you missed us giving you a shout out, but her new ride came in, uh, laid down, made everybody think that, Britain's truck wasn't low enough. Body drop life over there. The Titusville show in December. Uh, that's a ways, and y'all drive your stuff, so I don't wanna be the only one on a trailer. Um, but who knows? Yeah, the tack I just with everything else going on, which I think Michelangelo is gonna get some love, at least a little bit, coming up.
But he's been kind of just on the maintenance bus. Whenever we
Yeah,
need to adjust
he's
something,
been
we
if it
do.
ain't broke, we ain't fixing it.
Yeah. Or if it at least runs, then let's not fix it.
Yeah, right. With the newfound kinda theory, uh, Michelangelo gets some love because the Model A is going to be, just it's a build now. It's not a I'm taking the timeline off of it with everything else that's going on in my life. That deadline was, slowly killing me. So, Andrew Novak will be at the Titusville show.
That's what we heard.
We'll see. We'll see where we're at. Um, we might could try to work something out. But if Michelangelo broke in December, that would be pretty detrimental to our show in January. So,
Yeah.
but we'll see where it's at. Anybody else got anything else coming up or
Other than this Friday, we don't really have too much else going on this month that's scheduled.
yeah, this Friday I'll be at the Citrus Cruise In.
Mhm.
Yeah, it takes with fenders, it takes a little getting used to, but you'll get it figured out. Rooster's Rod Shop show in October. Heading to the Hot Rod Tom said he's heading to Old North State Invitational next week. Yeah, a whole bunch of guys are going up there. Tom, I know Ryan's going. I seen earlier that I just spaced on his name, and I literally just seen it right before the podcast. Uh,
I don't really know what you're talking about. Otherwise, I'd help you out.
Scott Scott Miller. There you go. I could get the last name. I literally just liked his post that he was getting it together. Dad, yeah, mom and dad have a special parade in their truck.
Yep.
They're going to be in the Sumter County Fall Festival with the 34 because Suncoast Credit Union was founded in 1934.
Mhm.
So that's pretty cool. Pretty badass honor.
Oh, yeah.
And it just happened to work out that way. Andrew, where is Rooster's Rod Shop actually located?
Of course, it's in October.
If it's the first weekend in October, we're good.
Yeah, on Saturday because we're not going to the Trash Classics now.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
no willies this time. Hey, I got a welder. We can lock that back diff. We might be able to get it at least to roll them over a couple times. St. Pete, Clearwater, October 19th. Same day as Slamfest.
Mhm. October's a busy month.
Are they Tom, are they talking about taking it away? If so, just wait a couple days and the 3rd Sunday, come out to the Cove.
Yeah.
October is very busy for Florida State shows. It's the Slam Fest after party.
Oh.
Alright.
Tom says yep.
It's sad.
I mean, when we went, it was pretty.
Yeah, but they leave right
Yeah.
like, it's really hard to take something there because if you have to drive home at all, it's really hard to make it.
Yeah.
I can understand that because they're sitting there basically all day taking up
Yeah.
prime parking spots, which is why we're moving to the field. Now, the
Yeah.
Cove, we had brought it up earlier and he was like, "No, it'll be fine." And I don't think I mean, I didn't anticipate the growth we had,
Yeah.
and I don't think he anticipated it either,
No.
because the first month we had, like, 14, 15 cars.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Okay, this will be fine.
That's it.
We didn't really need to think about it." And then 35, and then about 35 this time.
Yeah.
Couple new people.
Yes.
There was also another cruise in that took away a lot of our people. They started this was the
Oh,
first
yeah, that's
one
right.
for but,
Tom says I'll definitely head out to the Cove. Heck
hell
yeah.
yeah. You gotta wait a month now because it was last Sunday, but,
Yeah.
um
But at least this owner's working,
oh, yeah,
coming up with ideas for us.
yes, the Cove has been an absolute blessing. Um, see a problem, fix it,
Yep.
make it easier for us even. I mean, getting guys like they're gonna come mow the grass and grade the road, so us people with, vehicles that are a little lower to the ground, not drag a line through it,
Yeah.
but
It'll
it
be
should
good.
it should yeah, it'll be good. It's just
And there's plenty of shade.
yes.
There's so much shade.
So everyone that comes will actually be able to park in the shade
Yeah.
unless we, like, triple overnight or something.
Unless the other field needs to be cleared out.
Yeah, so we might have to catch that show. I don't know if what's that, a month? A month. Might be able to get a tack in there in a month,
Oh, by our next.
by October for Slam Fest. Take the 54 to Slam Fest and then go to Roosters and then haul butt
Mhm.
here for our Sunday cruise.
Oh my god,
Got
Michelangelo.
betting house. Yes, sir. Thank you again for coming out. Ashley was telling me that you would just come into town and kind of happen upon us.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
first thing that morning.
So I plan to come out Friday to downtown. It'll kind of depend on what the weather looks like though, because Michelangelo has no wipers.
And Renix can only work so hard. Oh, hmm. So we'll really have a busy weekend that week.
A good time.
I can't remember if I have that Monday off or not.
I think you did take it off, but
It would be
I'm not
useful.
sure. I don't. Rain X is your friend.
Yes.
Yes, sir, it is. But the reason that Ashley says that it's not working is I had went over to mom and dad's house. They live like 20 minutes from us, and it was, like, overcast, and I was like, "Oh, I'll take the 54, I'm not gonna be there that long."
Mhm.
So I get over there and, like all good kids that have good parents, hung out a little longer than I anticipated, and my mom goes, "Hey, it looks like it's fixing to rain," and I go, "Nah, it'll be fine." Well, I left and I hit, like, 3 sprinkles and it ran off, and I was like, "Okay, that's good." Well, then I turned on to 301 and got up to roughly 60. I don't really know how fast because
Yeah,
it also doesn't have a speedometer that works.
yeah. Well, it
So,
does work, it's just not accurate.
yes. So, I'm rolling and, the rain's kinda pushing off, and I'm like, "This is working out pretty good."
Mhm.
And then the rain got hard, and I was like, "I can't see nothing." So then I pulled over and I realized that the door seal leaks, so now rain is dripping on my knee. So it slowed down and I just come to the house. I was like, that sucks." And I turned onto the main road before you get to like our road, and it starts pouring again. But now I can't see anywhere to pull over. So Ace Ventura out the window with sunglasses on. It worked, but dad says he thought Kenna's new ride was bitching. That's a very clean
Yeah.
truck.
Oh, yes. She's starting to put her little accents on
Mhm.
it.
Red Rum 1960, what's going on? But, yeah, stories like that are, it's what keeps us going because it's always an adventure.
Mhm.
Even when it goes according to plan, it's still an adventure,
Yeah.
but and the people you meet, people that you catch on the road, the friends you make online that you hope to catch on the road.
Or the people you meet 2 hours away from home, and then you meet them 20 minutes down the road.
That was what this was all about, like, trying to
Yep.
connect people, and I've I've met some pretty cool friends
Mhm.
that kinda share the same, go-getter passion that I have. I mean, the car's a little weak on the whole drive your shit long distance thing.
We'll get there.
Um, I think it was, um, Tommy is Justin's dad, right, Andrew? Or Knuckles, either one can answer it on wherever. Uh, he was talking about going to Canada, and I'm like, "Holy snikes." Yeah, they were talking about going to Canada. And also, that's something that was brought up at the cruise, and it's a great idea. I wasn't thinking about it, but 100% we want to do it. If you are a club and you're going to come to the show, I don't care if it's 4 of y'all. I don't care if it's 44 of y'all. Make a trophy. Uh, some have. I know we were talking with Andrew and Knuckles, and she was like, "Well, can we build a trophy?" And I was like, "You got a business?" She's like, "We got a car club." I'm like, "Cool, make a trophy. Let's do this." And that was one thing that I hadn't, I thought about it, but it was like I never really said it out loud. But definitely that's something we want to do because that'll bring, everybody together,
Yeah.
and it'll give more people a chance to have someone else to bitch at than me. Yes, mom. Shout out to Wired Customs, Mr. Zach Parks. His newest employee is he's born.
Yep.
So he was talking about the car he's currently working on. The reason or part reason of that build is because it'll hold a car seat. So that's awesome.
Now he's gotta step it up.
That kid's gonna be talented.
Yeah.
So But that's where we all started. Husker do, Husker don't. What's going on, man, on the Instagram? Oh, and anyone that has tried to pre-register and it didn't work, it should now work.
Mm.
Um, again, we just built the website. We know nothing about it. We kind of just winged it and uh we forgot to tighten a bolt or something and it didn't work. So supposedly it is now fixed. So if you have tried to register, our bad. And we're still, yes, Dad Maverick is a cool name. That's Zach Parks' kid,
Yeah.
new son's name. Uh we are still hoping to have some sort of merch dropping on the first.
Yes.
So Ashley's finalizing a new podcast logo that will not be croppable for other people to use. Uh, and the OG logo, um, we're trying to figure out how to stretch it on the back of a shirt and it not look like ratty.
Yeah.
A little ratty's fine, but it
So,
looks really bad right now. So
yeah.
we're working on that. But so there'll be new logo up eventually, but there'll definitely be new logo and OG logos for koozies October 1st. We're gonna try to have shirts OG. I believe we're probably gonna keep the OG logo on the front, even on the new logo shirts. Maybe we'll do both the same. I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But we even have. Do you want to tell them what color? What color koozies we have?
You can tell.
We have pink camo, black, orange, and white. Right?
Yeah.
And white. And eventually, we're gonna have some tank tops, like the tank top that Ashley's wearing, with our logo on it,
Oh, yes.
and maybe hats, possibly.
Yep. Because we did finally get our heat press.
We did,
We did. After the delivery guy pretended like we didn't have an address
and
the first go around.
it's not half as hard as it looks.
And it's pretty.
It's definitely not the absolute most professional one.
Oh, no. But for our
The
little at-home
tolerant
gig.
the tolerances are a little loose, but it should work.
And it's my blue, so it's all good.
That it is. So
So we'll be getting that in the works soon.
so we're just finalizing logos, and then we can start ordering them.
Yep.
We already have the koozies. Got to get some shirts.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be black.
Yeah. Just for simplicity of it.
Yeah.
Plans for Halloween.
So we are working on something. Um, there's a lot going on in October, but we are working on something for Halloween.
You're not going to leave me. Oh, shoot. What's everybody else doing? Because now you got to help me fill in the void. And Kelly's not on. Mr. Kelly Brom again. Gonna call him out because he's not on. Kelly Bromaghan. Normally he helps me fill in these voids. Hi, Dad. Britton is working on the 720 bed as we speak. Oh yeah, we saw the pictures. Y'all got it hidden.
Yeah, I drove by. Was it Monday morning?
I don't
It had to have
remember.
been. It's only Tuesday.
Oh shoot, yeah.
So I drove by because I had to run the opposite way of work. So I drove by and I was like, I seen your truck parked in the driveway. And I was like, oh, is she working from home? And then I was like, oh, your car's missing. And his van was missing. And I'm like, where's the 720 at? And then we seen the pictures of it tucked in the garage. I was
Mhm.
like, yeah, using your space. I got you. That'll be cool when it's done. I know he's looking forward to that.
Well, everything else in the yard got some attention, so his needed some attention.
Yeah.
Because the extended cab, they worked on it.
Mhm.
Her truck, they worked on. She's adding her own touches to the new whip.
Have y'all gotten any bites on the extended cab Toyota yet, Kenna?
I didn't know they still had that up.
I know it was, and then
Oh, I don't know.
I thought they were gonna try to use it for trade, and then that fell through, and then somebody was gonna come buy it. You
The
know, typical
Facebook,
Facebook
yeah,
marketplace.
the Facebook rigmarole.
You know, tire kickers and low ballers.
Yeah.
Go ahead and yeah, that extended cab. We're gonna do a bed on it and put it back up.
Oh, gotcha.
Gotcha.
After all that work you put in on the paint with the turbo can,
I think she means that they're just gonna do like a
the
barrel
inside.
support.
Oh yeah, because they didn't do the inside of the bed.
They just cut it for the
Yeah,
cross
that's
member
right.
or cut it for the C notch.
Yep.
So hell yeah.
Yep.
And if anybody needs any Model A or got a Model A chassis rolling back there with a transmission, got a 32 chassis with boxing plates
Yeah, the boxing plates are still in here.
and a 9-inch. Yeah, I looked at them. And a 9-inch. That Harley for sale.
Yeah. Well, almost for sale. You
Yeah.
still gotta.
Needs a bath and a battery.
Yeah. And be brought over here.
I can sell it from there. I don't know. Probably if it gets cleaned up, I might ride it and then I might fall back in love with it again.
Or you'll fall back in love with it and then hit our road and be like, never mind.
After the parade, we may be trading. You got any feelers out or
What Novas you looking at?
so? Go ahead and run through the dates real quick, babe.
All right. Well, we just have one more thing that is an iffy. The third Friday cruising in downtown Inverness this Friday, September 20th from 5 to 8. And then October. Nope. There's one more. The cruise. Oops, shoot. Saturday's car show and cruise in Spanish Springs Square, September 21st, 4 to 9. So that's also this weekend.
I'll be there.
You'll be there. Then in October, the 5th and 6th is Trash the Classics in Okeechobee County Fairgrounds. Also the same weekend on the 6th is the Sumter Swap Meet at Florida Classic Park in Brooksville. And then I don't remember what he said was in October in the comments.
Do Slam Fest.
Okay. Then we have the third Friday cruise on October 18th October 19th and 20th is Slam Fest at Florida State Fairgrounds.
And October 19th is also the Roosters Rod Shop show.
Yes, thank you. And also on the 20th is our monthly hangout at the Cove from 11 to 2. And then to wrap up October, October 26th is Florida Drag Strip Riot Drag Race and Car Show. Still trip up over those words. In Orlando Speed World Dragway. And then November 28th through December 1st, we will be at Turkey Rod Run in Daytona. And then, of course, cannot forget about our first annual The Hangout, January 4th at Don Garlett's Drag Racing Museum from 10 to 4. Pre-register at hotrodhangout.com. Oh, and David shared us something.
Oh, and every Wednesday afternoon from 3:30 to 7 at Sunset Delights, which is on 441. Uh, Asphalt Misfits of North Central Florida and Sunset Delights puts on a little cruise in.
Heck yeah. Can
Kenna says they're going to the rod run this year. First time for me, and she's excited. It is an awesome, awesome time.
Oh yes. Very exciting. This
The
is our
54 will be there.
yeah. This is our third year going.
Yep.
Yeah. First time we went for a day, second time we went for the weekend. This time we're going for the weekend.
But we're not doing a Thanksgiving turkey trot prior to it. We're going straight there Thanksgiving Day.
Summerfield.
Did I not say Summerfield? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Yeah, for some reason on the live, or maybe it's just in our comments, David, the link didn't come up, so I had to go to Facebook to get the link to open. Like we can't click on it. We're going for the weekend, got an Airbnb.
Heck
Hell yeah.
yeah. Heck yeah.
And when it gets closer, we'll fill in details of what shows outside of Turkey Rod Run will be at during Turkey Rod Run.
Because that's a whole. It is not just Turkey Rod Run.
I assume Rats of the Beaver is going to be Friday night, and I assume the Bad Apple is going to be Saturday. But that may change. So
And we're gonna
we'll
be,
let you know.
and we'll be there early enough on Thursday. We'll figure out what's going on Thursday night.
Yeah. So we will keep you updated.
Yep.
Not that we're like real big, but we'll keep you updated where we're at. Update the Facebook. Hope to meet some of y'all
Yep.
that come down for that. That's a big show, brings a lot of people. And also look forward to meeting some of y'all at the Hangout in January.
Oh yes.
I was talking to a Pinstripe Mikey today, and he's like, "Yeah, it looks like we know a bunch of the same people." And I'm like, "Yep, most of them are friends that I've never physically met, but hope to meet them soon." So
Yep.
it's kind of crazy how the car community is. Everybody wants to help everybody, and little tips and tricks. And
Oh
Mikey is the
yeah.
man. That's what he said about you too. He said y'all are good people. So,
Well,
a matter of fact, your wife posted something, and that's how he got connected to us. So thank you again, Knuckles.
yeah.
So, eyeballs twitching.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't make good podcast. Anyway, well, we updated about the garage.
Well, we did. Where we're going. I think we pretty much covered everything.
We have anything next week?
Good night, Andrew. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.
Do what, baby?
Do we have anything this weekend or next weekend?
Next weekend, I don't. No, the 28th and 29th. No, I'm sure we're gonna find something between now and then.
I really want to go to that Saw Custom show.
Well, maybe the 20th and 29th should be a work on Michelangelo weekend.
So while you're gone, I get to work on it. I see how it is.
No, I'm gone this weekend. You're talking about next weekend. This coming weekend is the third Friday cruising and the Saturday thing.
Right.
I'm saying the following weekend.
We have to be in Jacksonville on Saturday of that weekend.
Oh, never mind.
So that would be me working on it this weekend. The Saw Custom show is next weekend.
I There were a lot of dates thrown out. I got confused.
No. Maybe we will haul ass down 301 to the Slam Fest. Take the 54. Park it in the parking lot though. I'll register in that car. Not this year anyway. All right, guys. Well, till next time, make sure you go show BP Customs some love. Be doing some updates on the his truck build and getting little custom touches, kind of making hers.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny even if you buy trucks that are pretty well close.
You can take my 89 spot.
And get that bed done. You got a month. Uh, okay, losing it. Make sure you go show BP Custom some love. Uh, Updates on her truck, updates on his bed, the extended cab bed, and everything else that they're working on.
Yep. And be sure to check out Throttle Addict using the code word Hot Rod. You get save 15% off.
Make sure you go show Johnny Jalopy Hot Rod Art some love.
And of course, huge shout out to the Cove for letting us crash their pad every month, third Sunday cruising, and for them working with us to help us make it better. So thank you, the Cove.
And another big shout out to Low Income Clothing and Low Income Photo.
Oh yeah, he's coming out with a lot more pictures,
Yes.
so definitely go check them out.
That's a cool thing. It's kind of bringing back old school Polaroid stuff.
Yeah.
You get your photos the day of the event. That's awesome. So,
And of course, thank you, Rat Rod's Wood Fire Pizza, for agreeing to come out and hang out with us on the Hangout in January. So huge shout out to them.
Hot Rod Tom, looking forward to seeing you next month and put January 4th on your calendar, man. Going to be at the Don Garlis Drag Race Museum. Can't wait to meet all y'all. Pre registration should be working now. If you have a problem, please reach out. All right, guys, till next time, get out, drive your shit.
See ya.
Later.